Hey, there we go. We're going live. Wonderful. So, we're breaking schedule because I unfortunately abruptly had to end the previous Murder Mystery Machine stream a couple days back, which I did not feel good about, but there was increasing pressure for it. So we're gonna finish it off because I'm pretty sure this is like the last thing, and then we'll switch over to what we're gonna do after this because I don't really want to interrupt Godless Tactics with nonsense, you know. So we shifted the schedule a little, just due to stupid, just due to things involving me, and that's fine. Most likely no one will really notice. Besides, the fact I'm mentioning it. I don't know what's been doing good lately. I haven't taken a look. I should. But not now. Now, can I pick up from where I left off, or do I gotta start it all over? I probably gotta start it all over, which is fine. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind. We were figuring things out anyways. Governor's Office, State Building, Midtown, 5:45 p.m. We know Governor Johnson and the water treatment plant is at the center of all these killings. But we can't be sure how much he knows, Cass. I know, we have to tread lightly. Yeah, tread lightly. Thank you for taking time to see us, Governor. My assistant said it was a matter of urgency, but after our last meeting, I'm not convinced you are here just to throw around more accusations. I hope you can prove me wrong. We've come into possession of some disturbing evidence that shows that Captain Merrick is responsible for framing Clancy Brown for the murder of Mark Tripp. Not only that, there's also a good chance Merrick sent an officer called Mitchell to kill Tripp before we can meet him. This is a lot to take in. What evidence do you have of Merrick's involvement? I'm afraid we're not able to discuss that at this time, but we'd appreciate your cooperation in trying to straighten out the details. I don't see what I could tell you. But of course, I want to help clear the name of a man who has served this town for over 30 years. I don't think I'm doing his voice right. I don't think I'm doing anyone but Nate's voice right. I'm gonna get a cough drop. I just need something. Kind of ate very quickly, so I didn't have to be eating while doing this. I want to do this. Torn paper in the trash. Eh? No. I don't really remember everything, so I remember one or two things. What'd you find? Anything useful? Brace yourself. There's an engraving on Governor Johnson's gun. On what wings dare he aspire, etc.? Yep. Damn. Damn is right. Let's sit on this till we get whatever else we need from him. We can't have him climbing up and asking for his lawyers. Looks like Johnson has been trying to get rid of some evidence. His call log shows a call. His call log shows a call placed to Warden Cromwell the same day John Riley was murdered in his prison cell. Great work. This FD006147 could end Johnson's career. End it. It's a powder keg. Yeah. Two possible motives why he was killed. Okay. Governor, just one more thing. Go on. When was this photo of you and Joe Duvall taken? This was the urgent business you had me hold my calls for. His daughter was almost another of Mitchell's victims. Kitty? That scumbag didn't. She's fine. And Mitchell is dead. What a mess. Poor Jody. You mean Kitty? Jody was Joe's nickname in the army. He wouldn't have wanted his daughter caught up in any of whatever this is. Governor, last time we were here, we asked you if you knew Mark Tripp. And what do you think has changed since then? This photo of you in the army is taken from a larger photo that has Tripp beside Duvall. Are you sure you didn't know him? Everyone knew each other by nicknames. Maybe I didn't know him as Tripp. Maybe I didn't know him. There were a lot of guys. Anyway, it would make no difference if I did know him back then. I don't know him now. I think this is where I had to stop, I think. I just need to bring you up here. And you over here. And then you do the leg dance. And then walk over. Perfect. What did you find? Anything useful? Tripp and his killer were arguing about someone called Jody. Joe Duvall's an army nickname. So whoever got Tripp knew him from his army days. I can't even speak. Doubt it, but I'm gonna do this anyway. Okay. If you know that someone from Tripp's army days killed him, and the governor knew Tripp from the army, is it crazy to think? It's only crazy if you're wrong. Let's keep looking. Come on. Okay. I don't know how much of that's right, but none of it's right enough. Okay. Maybe? No. Maybe? No. I have no whys. Like, it doesn't belong to him, but I was like, well, this belonged to him, then we should find out who this belongs to, but it's never that simple, is it? So, we get tons of time. I don't want this to be a full stream, but it has to be, it has to be. So, Johnson could have been at the crime scene. I linked it to a few different things, just because. I should... just put that there in case. Was named in the army. Stack work about Jody. Frank Daniels cover up. So how does the bug DCA fit into anything? Maybe? No. I don't really think those work enough. Is there anything else around the office that I missed? That's possible. Possible it may be. But I didn't. Back to the drawing board. That can end his career, making it very, very important to him. Attacker, Mark. So I feel like the stuff with the photo is basically done at this point, right? Okay, let's sort this out a little. So I could do that. Put this over here. Put this over here. Did I try connecting these two? No, that doesn't really work. Bring you over here. Bring you over here. Come on. Just in case. Because if I do need a hint, I don't want any of these, like, stupid... Ah, yes, these two things are connected, even though they bring nothing to your investigation. You should know this. Alright, so that brings that all more or less out. Does this matter? No. What am I missing? What does Captain Merrick get out of all this? What do these guys get out of any of this? I'll connect them even though I don't think it'll get me anything. Like, I get what they get out of it technically. The power and blah blah blah. But why get so deep into this conspiracy at this point? What does the call log help me with? Alright, I'm gonna use a hint. Ah. Doesn't help me. Hint number 2. That should help me, yes. And that should have actually been obvious. That gun in the glass case over there belonged to Mark Tripp. There's no question in my mind now that the army friend Tripp was arguing with was Johnson. But why would he put the gun back in the case unless he doesn't know they're different? Johnson deliberately left his service weapon at the scene and took Tripp's, assuming that they were identical because they were the same model. He didn't want to have the smoking gun in his possession and thought he would just assume it was Tripp's. Thought we would just assume. We almost fell for it. Well, we didn't. We have Johnson with the gun, but who tipped him off about our meeting? Merrick. Now it'll all come together. Why did that? Oh. Does it want me to confront Johnson? Oh no. Governor, just one more thing. Go on. Does this mean anything to you? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? William Blake. I never cared much for it. So you wouldn't have it engraved on the grip of your service weapon. Now you've lost me, detective. Governor Johnson, unless you can explain the fact that you have Mark Tripp's engraved gun presented in a glass case, I'm going to have to arrest you for his murder. I believe Officer Merrick told you Mark Tripp was going to hand over the FD file and you killed him to stop it being leaked. An engraving? I don't believe it. Detective Clark, if Captain Merrick failed to frame Clancy, why wouldn't he try to frame me too? Also, there's nothing in that document that's incriminating. Do you know how many lead poisoning deaths there are in this country each year? Ask yourself, why would I want to cover it up? There is no cover-up. If you're going to make grand accusations, you're going to need less holes in your case. Duh. One second, did I see that? Oh, that's not great. No. Can I, like, move? So, I hope I don't need that. Not only did you pressure Clancy in interfering with Karen Whitaker's article laden with facts from the FT file, you also had her killed. First of all, Karen Whitaker wasn't using those facts in context. Clancy was protecting me from a politically biased article. You know how many people die of lead poisoning in this country each year? I'm sure Karen Whitaker did. Yet she conveniently forgot to put that in her article. Secondly, Mark Tripp killed Miss Whitaker. He was a violent thug. I never wanted anyone to die. So the game just kind of said, hey, you lose. Oh, no, no. I move it over just slightly. Get yourself over here. You get yourself over here, just in case. I need you. Just in case this is important. I don't think it is. I would have gone with this because they literally had someone killed in their own showers, but okay. I mean, yeah, Frank Daniels did die. Governor, just one more thing. Go on. So you didn't want Frank Daniels to die when you had John Riley take him out? Your main opposition? Mark was supposed to steal the file from Frank. Not hire some scumbag with a gun. Frank was going to use it to try and destroy me and destroy the lives of the people who worked at the plant. And before you ask, no, I didn't have John Riley killed in prison. Please don't go over on the side. You could listen. Like, I wouldn't mind. Just, it's a little laggy to... You know, I get a little frustrated. But it's okay. Governor, just one more thing. Go on. You placed a call to your good pal Harry Cromwell the day of John Riley's death. You ordered the hit. That wasn't a hit, it was a reprimand. Your Captain Merrick is also a friend of Harry's. If you're looking for someone to blame, look closer to home. I'm not saying I'm going to heaven, but you have to see I'm trying to do some good here. There are people who want to see the water plant shut down just for political gain. Whatever harm it caused in the past, it's clean now. It's brought jobs, helped the economy. Don't burn it all down because of the likes of Merrick and Tripp. Merrick, who you just thrown under the bus, and Tripp, who you shot. If I have to choose between Mark Tripp and the lives of the decent, ordinary people of this town, I choose the town every time. Detective Clark, you can arrest me and shut down the plant for no meaningful gain. Or you can give me the chance to make this right. I'll make sure the water plant passes its upcoming review, and then I'll step down, leave politics, whatever it takes. Meanwhile, we allow corruption to run rampant. I'll give Merrick an early retirement. Please, don't punish the town in the name of justice. What kind of justice is that? Justice is blind. Justice is blind. It's up to the system, not to us, to solve the legalities and all that. We can only bring the evidence. Maybe Johnson really was just trying to save the jobs at the water treatment plant. Maybe Johnson was just trying to save his own job. We all know I'm gonna submit everything. Oh? No? There you go. That's not bad, honestly. For me, I mean. Someone else would do far better, but it's not bad for me. DCA headquarters, Police Plaza, 12:30 p.m. Look at all this conspiracy, murder, perverting the course of justice. And you're telling me we can't arrest him? Hey, that's not what I said. I said we ought to think about it. You think we should just arrest him? I don't know. Look at me. I tried to do the right thing and I lost my daylight privileges. This isn't about us. We literally couldn't get put in a crappier basement. It's not about doing the right thing. It's that I don't know what the right thing is. Either we say nothing and let Johnson Merrick away with murder, or we arrest Johnson and leave the town to its fate. On the one hand, we're letting the town continue to prosper, hoping struggling places like the Sunrise Diner can stay open and desperate people like Billy Lee's father can keep their jobs. And on the other, we're pursuing justice and taking down criminals, no matter the cost, taking away this town's second chance, and it might not get another one. I can't. I'm sorry. Let's arrest the scumbag. I didn't become a detective, sit back and let criminals run the city. Sounds good to me. Are we doing the right thing? I just told you. There is no right thing. But we are doing the fun thing. Yeah. That's Nate for you. Do we get an epilogue at least? Daniel's residence, Midtown, 3:30 p.m. I just got off the phone with my source, and the path to City Hall is clear now. About time. Is that it? Also, I want to let the credits run, but if they're gonna be laggy, we might have to skip them. I like letting credits run. I like people to get their due. But, you know. The path to City Hall is open. That makes me think she's been looking to get into politics. And I don't like that answer. Well, we'll let this go at least a little while, unless it's starting to lock up, which I think it's trying. Because I was going to say, oh, and we'll talk about my thoughts on the game, but if it's going to do that, okay, we'll try to let it run. So, Murder Mystery Machine. It's a good plot, pretty fun. Personally, I was expecting more detective work and more something. I don't know. I've said it before, like, this, I like this. It runs good. It works good. I like the system. I did not like that it started putting stuff behind buttons. That was, not the best. But that only happened in the very last case, so I can forgive that. I just think it could have been done slightly differently in that there was more possible outcomes, like depending on what you. Because there were some cases I could literally just go, hey, you go, bye. Just submit whatever and be done. And like it lowers your scores, certainly. But as far as I could tell, the score just had no impact whatsoever besides, hey, you could unlock outfits, which, cool. But I don't know. But maybe that's asking too much. It could be just asking too much. But overall, it is enjoyable. Like I'll give it that for certain. It's fun. It's enjoyable. But unfortunately, without too much going on, like none of my choices seem to pay off at all. Which makes me go, huh, this really has no replayability. Because and unless there's going to be like some post-credit scene where everything all pays off, then literally everything I did was for nothing. So why even give me choices at that point? Or maybe if I would have went against Nate with Merrick, something would have happened. I don't know. Like that's the only thing I can see that would maybe be different. Lose that trust, maybe become the dirty cop. I don't know. I didn't do it. I want to be a good person. Sad. Actually sad. But just the choices did not feel like they mattered. I could look up, like, do they matter or not? Let's do that. Well, while the credits are on, let's see what if the choices even mattered. But like even with the complaints, it's still solid. I don't have a problem with the game. Besides, again, some of the lag, but that is most likely my computer. Because I literally have everything turned down. It probably looks far nicer than what you're seeing me stream. And that's just how it is. Okay. Murder. Mr. Machine. Choices matter. Any of the choices actually matter? The page. Any choices actually matter? There was no answer there. Well, the fact that there's no answer makes me think the answer is new. Season finally concluded. Lamb shows mistake for the first episode of the season. No save name there, no further episodes. Choice at the end, just it's coming. And change some responses from Merrick and Nate. Huh. So basically, no. Is what I'm seeing. Basic answer is no. Choices did not matter. But supposedly there's going to be a season 2. This was apparently season 1. That or there is maybe they ended up canceling season 2. I don't know. I didn't look that far into it. If they make a second one, probably stream it. Probably. I like the story enough to continue it. Though this feels like it... Well, no, I can't say this feels like brought it to an end because of that ending scene. They always gotta have the teasers, you know? At the rate this is going, this is probably gonna hit to the end of the stream. Because I don't think I want to start a whole other game. You know. Off the backs of this one. If I would have finished it sooner, or if these credits weren't so just long, yes. I don't mind that they're long. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, so long. Because people deserve their due. If I thought they didn't, I would have just backed out of this a long time ago. Or maybe I will start something just to tease what's coming. All depends on if this ends relatively soon. Well, I mean, I don't want the stream to just cut after like half hour, because I mean, it's almost been 40 minutes. You know what I mean. It just is not worth ending it yet. Credits are ending. See if there's a post credits. If there is, yay. If there isn't, well, what can person do? If there isn't, I'm gonna be a little disappointed to sit through the credits for nothing. But I mean, for nothing, you know, giving people who do that isn't quite nothing. But you know what I mean. I just know some people don't know what I mean, so I gotta be like, eh. Oh, and then there's nothing. Got it. Oh, there's something there. Can I talk to Nate? Nate, buddy. Nate. Congratulations on a case well done. Let's take a break until the next case comes along. I'll look forward to it. Can I use the MMM? Yeah, so season 1. So you can go back through... And Lamb and the Tiger, the Tiger. Okay. So yeah, you can replay episodes and try to do things and yada yada. But that is the end for now. Murder Mystery Machine. If they do come with a second season, we shall see about that. But now I gotta find where I installed that. Last played March 8th, 2020 was when this one was. So it's been a little while, but not overly long. So while that boots up, yeah. I'm still so sorry I cut off early last time, and I'm gonna be sorry again, because I'm sure starting this in so late is asking for trouble, but this is meant to be a tease, not a full, hey, let's get into it, let's go. No. This is just like, hey, this is what's coming up. Next time. Well, not next time. In the near future. Yeah. Next time, probably be the captain. I think I'll have done a full flip instead of just switching. Regardless. Because I'm itching to play the captain again, honestly. Even knowing what I know, and what I know, by the way, I don't know any plot details. What I know is I'm probably gonna lose the captain. Because I'm gonna get distracted and go like, hey, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go there. Oh, what about here? And so on and so forth.